Hello everyone, this is the Great Pumpkin speaking and welcome to this new episode of Let's Play Earthbound. Last episode, we got to this really strange place filled with giant vegetables, purple seas, an old guy I never dread, and I have no idea where we are. So let's find out now, shall we? But first, here's one of the major differences between the English and Japanese version of this game, is that right now Ness is actually supposed to be naked, with only his red cap on. Right now he's actually in his pajamas in the US version. That's because this was localized away for the US version, obviously because it was a little too racy for people's tastes, but well, that's fine. So this dude. Yes, you've stood on the 8 power spots of the Earth. From these you created Magicant, the realm of your mind. In Magicant, there's beauty, kindness, sorrow, and hatred. Of course there's an evil and violent side of you. The Sea of Eden sits at the center of those feelings. It takes you to the truth about yourself. And somehow the color changed. That's actually pretty strange, but speaking to any character will actually do that. Well, what's our sister and mom doing there? Brother Ness, the Sea of Eden is at the end of Magicant. Other peoples can get close to it. It's a strange place. Is there anything I can do for you? Sure. What do you want me to do? Store stuff. So what do we need? The pencil eraser, I don't feel like we'll need that anymore. Can also store the eraser. And I don't actually think we'll need the soundstone now. I think you should hang on to that. Oh well, apparently I can't. No, that's it. Well, take care and I'll talk to you later. That's probably there in case Ness' inventory is full of plot items, so there. Whimper, whine. I lived in your house before you were born. Ness used to be small and weak. Well, thanks. Oh, Ness, are you tired from traveling on your adventure? Sure. If you wish, you can stay here forever. I'll make some steak for you. So yeah, that was a little creepy, but still, not that bad. So now everything is pink. Fitting, I suppose. So there's some little canary thing. Chi. Juanetto was a quiet small town, wasn't it? Apparently so. This is the realm of Magicant, which your mind created. Why don't you explore your mind? Take your time, Ness. Well then. Ever dread? Ness, maybe you don't want to hear this, but you remind me of myself when I was young. I can do anything more for you. Good luck, Ness. Aww, poor dude. Ooh, butterfly. Apparently even our minds has butterfly. It does kinda sound like something a 5-year-old would dream up in his mind, not so much for a 10-year-old. Or is he 8? I'm not sure. Come on into Magicant. Now that I think about it, this kinda reminds me of the building back in Earthbound 0, or if you will, Mother 1. Well, so here we've got a telephone, and in case you hadn't realized this is actually a cash dispenser machine. In the Japanese version, it actually has CD written on it. Now it's just a weird face. So might as well withdraw as much as we can. That should do. We'll need to buy stuff eventually. Beep. I'm just a faint memory. You don't usually remember me. But you've heard my song in the back of your mind. That's strange. We've already talked to Mom. Let's talk to Dad. Ness, it's your dad. Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep going. I work hard, just like my mother. Sounded kinda like a Your Mom joke, right? So we've got the building there. You even got the little slipper sounds. And there's this weird looking green dude. Hi, this shop specializes in puddings and pendants. You'd like to buy some, wouldn't you? What do you want to buy? Magic pudding, earth pendant. Earth pendant will actually be helpful to us. So the rabbit foot? I actually don't want to sell it just yet. That might be useful for the other guys. Buying magic pudding will actually be a good idea here. I'll buy a couple. We won't have a whole lot of consumables in here. Thank you so much. Even the shop has a weird eye. That's weird. What's that thing under the P? I never noticed this before. That's strange. Well, some flowers here. Look at the sun. Face the sun and smile. That's a weird thing, but actually in the Japanese version, turns out that this flower is actually singing something. She's not just being happy-go-lucky here. So yep, about the same basically. Yep. Okay, there's this dude here. No problem here. Yes, did you learn to tell what time I'm indicating? Oh, so that's a clock. Looked like a stop sign to me. Well, I suppose we should put that money back in the bank. Might as well. That should do it. I fully expect us to die here. So now we've got... Do we actually have a choice? No, we don't. We have to go to the left. Oh my god, there's a zombie in my mind. You kicked my butt badly. I won't forget. Ooh, spooky. Oh, there's Master Belch. You destroyed my pride. Arrgh. Poor guy. I mean, he's just a giant pile of puke, but still. Hey, it's Magicant. This little dude. It's me. I'm you when you were younger. Hey, let's play ball. Do you prefer reading comics or playing games? Playing games, obviously. What? You're busy? Thank you for remembering me. That's probably a snowman that Ness built when he was younger. So there's that. I'd like you to take your time, because this country will disappear when you wake up. Could be anything really. It's not necessarily a country. It can mean a land, a realm, or whatever. Peace. We haven't played together lately. Kya kya. Fresh. That line actually made no sense to me, and I kinda understood it because as we said in the Japanese version, Ness is naked, so what she says is actually pervert. But that would have been weird. Ness, Pokey took my snack. Poor Peaky. La 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 la, my name's Nico. Let's run and sing and dance. So about this Nico girl, this actually isn't in the Japanese version. It's just something the English localization director actually put in the game. They allowed him to do it because the baby was born during the localization of the game and that he was working some crazy time. So there, mystery solved. Wow, Ness, let's play! Yeah! Long time no see, Ness. That yeah thing isn't meant to be surprised, but actually that the guy is actually speaking really rapidly. So we got a PSI caramel, that's going to be helpful. I know the name of the girl you used to like. There's this guy with a hotel. Please rest. The dream you'll have here is a dream within a dream. Inception. Your heart knows things you aren't aware of. Do you want to sleep? No. Okay, if you walk outside, beware of monsters. Thanks, dude. So that is done. Oh, there's Pokey. We had fun one snowy day. I melted, but I am still real in your memory. Good for him. Yes, you're so lucky. I envy you. I have no luck. But Ness, well, okay. Let's be friends forever, alright? I don't think so. You're weird. Ooh, what is this? There's a tomb there. This is Buzz's tombstone. He appeared earlier in the game and gave up the ghost before he achieved his goal. Oh, poor thing. So sad. So there's this word place there. With a really nice music. And this sign written Flying Man. I am your courage. I follow you here in Magicant. My name? Let's say Flying Man. The Flying Man joins you. So he's basically a temporary character, kinda like King is at the start of the game. He's gonna help us through here. Did you want to talk to me? I'm sorry, there's really not much to say. So basically the same thing. You can come back and get those guys. If I'm not mistaken, they either get stronger or weaker as you lose them. I think it's weaker. This guy, Ness. I still feel pain where you wounded me. So yeah, that's a reference to the manly fish we saw in the darkness. The Sea of Eden is filled with ultimate intelligence. You can't go there unless you're truly ready. It's a place where you can touch the truth of the universe. Going there may bring sorrow. How sad. So that is when things start to get real. We're going through this place and try not to get ourselves killed. And there's us. Hey me, I found my cap that you lost. Yes, got the baseball cap. Hey me. So there, that's pretty strange. Let's open the present. There is a bag of dragonite inside, but he has got too much stuff already. That's too bad. So now, that baseball cap doesn't do much for us now, does it? Mostly clutter. Don't think there's any use for this, really. Could just drop it. I'll take that bag of dragonite. Might help us against some enemies. We found a present, and it's a loaded dice. The loaded dice are some of the most powerful enemies you can find here. The thing is that they actually constantly call for help. So that is why you need to deal with them quickly. Thankfully, we're apparently pretty darn powerful. You probably saw that the flying man actually destroyed that thing. Whee! Another loaded dice. Oh wow. But no one came. Uncontrollable sphere joined him. And he became tame. Tried PSI Fire Beta. 59 damage to Ness, 123 to the Flying Man. He exploded into bits. The thing is, that might kill the Flying Man pretty quickly, but Ness is now level 71. Whee! More butterfly. Is that an actual present or an enemy? Yeah. Question answered. Another loaded dice. A Fubi joined the battle. This I actually don't care about. That uncontrollable sphere though, I don't like that. I hope I didn't attack the sphere by mistake. Yes I did. You know what, I think now is a good time to use that bag of dragonite of ours. Wow. We are so dead. Yep, we lost our flying man. Well, that's okay, we survived, that's the important part. And we got a whole bunch of XP, oh my. Yeah, well. Another loaded dice. Beautiful UFO joined the battle. Fire the beam. For once, the background actually fit the locale of the place we are. This is the kind of background I would expect in Magicant. Yep, figured as much. Another loaded dice. They're everywhere. Usually find a lot of different enemies here, which is pretty strange. We got an I-class UFO now. Bam. Level 72. Ness is gonna be so high level when this is done. Starting to wonder if I might not have missed a present back there. I probably did. Having an The Franklin badge here would have been pretty helpful, although it's not that big a deal. The electric swoosh was defeated. Yeah, let's just go back. Ooh. And there we can probably just auto-fight. Auto-fight isn't all that bright, really. I think it just keeps attacking. Oh my, a smash! And that is done. Lots of XP again. There are lots of enemies in here. Another loaded dice. Carefree bomb joined. That's no good. High-class UFO joined us. You. We may die there. I need to do something and quick. Well, at least now this screen is full. He won't be able to do much beyond that. So, let's try to use a PSI rocking gamma. That should help us. Wow, he threw a super bomb. Let's try to have another one. If I didn't keep making the same mistake, that would be a lot easier. Oh wow. Well, I am done for. Yeah, sure, I'll give it another shot. That's actually pretty likely to happen here. So yeah, I'll be joining you basically back where we were, so stay tuned. So here we are, just about back where we were. When I got the chance, I actually went back to get another flying man, and one of the things you will notice if you ever lose one is that a new gravestone will appear in front of the house. So you know, something to think about. Inside there was a goddess band. Probably something pretty helpful for Ness. There we go. Now we can go back and do our thing. They're one of those creepy googly eyes. He's fairly courteous, at least he sends us a greeting before destroying us. Good. Now then. Hey dude. Poor flying man. He's not long for this world. Inside the prison, there is a sun and gut spill, but Ness cannot carry any more stuff. Yeah, I will leave it there, because I don't need it. Ooh. Ooh. That's not nice. That little dice got some crazy evasion. My, the flying man got hurt and collapsed. That's no good. Started laughing maniacally. Did not work on Ness though. PSI Fire Alpha. Another PSI Fire. There we go. This is level 73. Oh, it's an actual present. There is a Magicant box inside, bat inside. And I got surprised by one of those dices. Gee, thanks. Oh well. Choose PSI Rockin', I suppose. Oh, maybe doing a second one was a little overmuch. Oh well, who cares? That's why I got a bunch of puddings. So, let's see. Magic pudding. Covers about 40 PP. That's a lot. Okay. Now let's equip that Magicant bat, which is actually better than our ultimate bat. Who would have thought? Here we are, another thing with googly glass and a question mark. And its cohort, the French kiss of death. That doesn't sound good. Gave me the kiss of death. Now it's got poison. This actually scares me a little now. I'll have to do something about that. Come on, Ness. Whew. That was close. So all it does is poison me. The Electro Swoosh is actually more dangerous. And the thing PSI Thunder actually seems to be more powerful for the enemy than for you. Could have added another attack to it. At the very least, make it bite you. Oh well. So PSI life up. Good. Oh, he's still poisoned, is he? Good. Okay, it's not an enemy. Inside there is a magic tart. Well, magic tart is good. I suppose a PSI caramel will do the trick. There we go. Ooh, butterfly. All done. We're getting somewhere. I think we're almost through. That's a lot of things. I hope it's what I think it is. Yes, it's Mr. Molecule, one of my favorite enemy in this game. They're not really powerful, but still I think they look awesome. I used to draw them when I was a kid. So, let's deal with the Carefree Bomb first, because it's the most dangerous of the lot. PSI Flash A did not work very well. PSI Thunder Alpha did not work very well. Carefree Bomb was broken into pieces. Mr. Molecule became tame. Mr. Molecule B was able to concentrate. They're kinda like the snails that way. They're gonna cast a number of things till they're able to concentrate. Once they are, they'll start peppering you with psychic powers. So, let's check this thing. And we got here to the Sea of Eden. And I'm afraid that's going to be it for the time being. Thank you for watching, everyone. This was Great Pumpkin. You all have a pleasant time now. Bye bye!